As a home educating mom, you will find lots of little treasures come out of your children's hearts as you hear little poems or poems they've written or little short stories that have been inspired through their language program. And this is what happened with Missy, and because she had been so enjoying authoring her little Missy autobiography and her Missy Day to Day, we decided to compile all her works together into a little series called Missy's Short Stories. And so this is a collection of short stories right from the age of about 7, little poems, and then short stories that became more and more advanced into her senior years of her home education. So Missy, can you tell us a little bit more about the short stories contained in these books?
Well, while I was going through my high school studies, I started to get weary of writing reports. So instead of continuing and getting more and more discouraged with each report and the dryness of it, I decided to try a different approach and compile reports into a story. So I would accumulate 2 or 3 different reports, and I'll take those and put them into a short story. And by doing that, we ended up having quite a collection of short stories and poems that I had written on and off throughout my life up to that point.
So what I find interesting about that, instead of us having a file full of reports from Missy's higher education years, instead of that we've got some short stories which are bringing all those facts that you gathered, all the research you gathered about ancient times, and you wrote a biblical, from biblical facts that you gathered, and you turned it into a fictional story as such. And so now we have a compilation of short stories, which to me is a greater treasure. I mean, I think you can share these with your own children one day.